We'll start out with a little breath practice. If you'd like to close your eyes, feel free to do that. Just notice the in-breath and breathe in nice and full. When you get towards the top, see if you can breathe in just a bit more. And then on the exhale, a slow, long exhale. And you can do that through pursed lips, where your lips are kind of like the shape of a straw. And you slow the breath down by holding it back with the lips. Or you can do it the back of the throat by pushing the tongue up against the soft palate so it slows the exhale. And repeating this pattern. Nice full breath in, a little extra fullness at the top, and a long, slow exhale. 3 to 5 breaths using this pattern. Letting tension melt out of the body with the exhale. Softening in the face and the shoulders, through the arms. Taking that breath in. When you're reaching fullness, taking just a sip more. And then releasing. Finishing the breath that you're on and taking one more of these deeper, fuller breaths with the long exhale. And then returning to the natural breath. Watching the breath as you're inhaling and exhaling. Bringing to mind that you belong. You're part of the earth. You belong on this earth. You belong to this earth. You belong. You matter. Welcome yourself home to this moment of your life. I'm so glad you're there, participating in this class, and I'm so grateful to be here, enjoying this moment of my life. Taking a moment to check in with the inner weather over your heart, any feeling tone that's there, and honoring that with kindness. And then gently lengthening up through the crown of the head and letting the right ear tip over towards the right shoulder. And slowly dropping the chin towards the chest as you stretch out the back of the neck. And then letting the left ear float over the left shoulder. And slowly roll the head back to the other side, chin to chest. Roll the shoulders forward, up towards the ears. Let them land down the back. A couple shoulder rolls as the crown reaches up. Breathing. Welcome home. Welcome here. Welcome to this space in your life. Reaching the arms out into a T. Drop that right arm to the mat. Sweep the left arm over. Stretch the side body. Breathe into the ribs. Inhale, sweep through the center. Come on over. Nice side bend. Push that opposing hip down. Breathe into the ribs. And let it go. Inhale through the center. Let's take one more side bend each side. Sweep through the center. Press into that mat. Reach up and over. Now both hands reach to the sky, a little lift in the heart. Exhale, sweep to the twist on the right. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach that back arm up. Exhale, bend forward towards me, feeling that long stretch from the back hip through the fingertips. Inhale, lift the heart and hands. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen through the back arm. Exhale, fold. And release. Now, if you have a block, take it with you for a moment. I'm going to work the shoulders a little here. So press on your block right here at the level of the shoulders. Press on the block. Inhale it out. Inhale it up. Exhale it home. Keep pressing as you do this. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Press and inhale. Exhale. Notice that your shoulders seem to engage more when you're close in, and it's a little harder, more challenging as you reach out and up. And home. Couple more times. Try and equalize the pressure from both arms. So you're really engaging and pressing those palms together against the block. One more time. And release, setting your block aside and rolling over onto your hands and knees as we begin to take a little bit of cat-cow to warm up the spine. You might begin with just the pelvic area, moving that low spine, and then let it kind of slowly come up the spine and include perhaps even the neck, maybe the whole body. Inhaling and exhaling as you push the back up. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale as you come into that Marjariasana, angry cat pose. Inhale, Vidilasana. Just say hello to your back, and if it feels good to let your hips sway from one side to the other, welcome your spine here. That's fantastic. And now we'll come into table. So just kind of fill up right there behind the kidneys. Flatten your table and push your right heel out like an extension of the spine. Option to add the left thumb to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep off center. Inhale long and away. Keep pulling the navel in. Inhale and exhale away. Bring that left hand back to the mat and stretch the sole of the foot by pressing the ball of the foot into the mat and pushing the heel back just a little bit. Great. Cleansing breath. Switching sides. Left heel goes back out. Feel that from the crown of your head to the heel. One line of energy. Now add your right thumb to the sky. Big inhale here as you lift a little. Exhale, sweep off center. Inhale, lift. And away. Inhale, lengthen. And away. Inhale, bring that right hand home. The ball of the foot comes down to the mat for that sole stretch. Excellent. Okay, bring that left knee down. And now we're going to take a little bit of a flow practice, something that we'll be including into our flow tonight. So we'll come into Sphinx posture. In Sphinx posture, your elbows are underneath your shoulder points and your legs are pretty much zipped together. The low back is comfortable and resting, unengaged on the floor. You can squeeze the glutes if you want to. Feel the forearms gaining a little traction here on the mat as you draw the elbows back and the heart forward. Check in with your low back to keep it comfortable. So kind of play with that a little bit as you're exploring Sphinx posture. Long in the neck, trying not to sink down in your shoulders. Lift up. Let the shoulders be strong. Then bring the palms together as we come into forearm or dolphin plank, okay? So as our forearms are together, we're gonna tuck our toes. First, you lift the hips, then you lift the knees. You can also stay on your knees. Press into those forearms and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Push the hips up as the forehead can come towards the mat, and you can walk your feet forward just a little bit as you come into dolphin plank. Let the tailbone be high. Keep pushing into the forearms, strengthening the shoulders here. Inhale out to plank. Exhale, push back to dolphin dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale, plank. Drop the knees. The hips roll forward. Come into Sphinx. Heart lifts. And bring your palms underneath your shoulder points. Lift the hips again. Tuck the toes. Walk the hands back. Press into the palms as you kind of stretch the soles of the feet again. Heels back. And then come on into your squat for a moment. See if you can balance there. Now what we'll do is we're going to come up into a chair pose from here. This can be kind of challenging. If you'd like to just come up through fold, that's fine too. But reach up into your chair, drop your heels, and sit in Utkatasana for a moment. And exhale and fold. Now this is another part of our practice tonight. We're going to do a little bit different. So inhale to a half lift. When you're in half lift, the tailbone sticks straight out behind you, crown forward, shoulder blades down the back. Breathing here with the belly, feeling an inhale. Exhale, scoop the navel in. Now bring your hands to the heart, keeping your back nice and flat, shoulder blades down. We're going to fly with our wings here. So inhale by dropping the hands and reaching the wings out to the side. Feel the shoulder blades coming together, very strong on your back. Exhale, home. Inhale out and home. Breathe with those wings. And home. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Once more. Exhale and fold. Reach the arms behind you. Sweep into your chair. Hands to the heart. And reach it up. Excellent. Very good. All right. So now we're going to come into a little bit of a balanced posture, and you play with what works for you. We can start by putting all the weight into one leg and just feeling the balance there. If you'd like to do just a little more, I'm going to suggest that you kind of cross the ankle over, kind of like as if you're sitting in a chair, and then take a little bit of a squat. Maybe take your hand on your foot and your knee. Hold a focus point that can help stabilize you. And just play with that posture a little bit of standing on one foot as you come into that hurdler stretch and come up a little and down a little. Playing with that. And then we'll take it on the other side. And I'm not sure exactly how low you're able to go, so you decide what works for you. Then switching the weight to the other side, but this leg may be tired, so go ahead and give it a little shake to get it comfortable again. Then find a stable place to put your foot, hold your focus point, and then move your ankle across the knee as you slowly bend just a little bit into that, keeping that knee over the ankle nice and safe. If you fall out, it's okay. Just start again. That's what it's called a practice for. And breathing here, always breathing with yoga. Excellent. Okay, let's start into our flow. come to the top of your mat. Find a mountain posture. If either leg is a little tired from any of the exercises so far, just stretch them out a little bit, shake out those muscles, and come into your standing posture. Feel the length in your body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and step back on the right, coming to runner's lunge. We'll leave our right hand down, turn towards the knee, come into that dragonfly or runner's lunge twist. 1 or 2 breaths here. Then bring that left hand down, step back to your plank. We're going to take a different flow than usual, but you feel free to take our usual flow if you prefer. I'm going to cue on the Sphinx, so drop all the way down. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Draw the heart forward. Inhale here and exhale. Palms together. Press into the forearms as you lift the hips, tuck the toes, float the knees. Inhale, exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Once more, plank and dog. Bring the knees down, the hips down, and the heart forward, lifting in Sphinx. Cleansing breath. Hands underneath the shoulder points. Push to down dog. Sweep the right foot up. Bring it forward in a pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist. And I like to bring that shin forward a little bit. Get a little bit of a stretch in the outer right hip. Feel yourself lengthen up from that folded hip up through the crown. Breathing. Certain softening and letting go in certain muscles, even as others engage. And then when you're ready, lifting that right knee up, heel toe that foot into the lunge position, tuck the back toes, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise up. Let the arms and the heart reach to the sky and release. Nice warm-up flow. Let's take that on the other side. Come to the top of your mat. Feel your mountain and your breath. The weight in the heels, the feet parallel with the long edge of the mat. Inhale, reach up, lift the heart and the gaze. Squeeze the glutes a little bit. Exhale and fold at the hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and step back now on the left. Left hand comes down and come into your runner's lunge twist. Keep drawing the kneecap up on the back leg. And then bring that right hand down, step back for your plank, and then slowly lower the body to the earth, elbows underneath the shoulder points, Sphinx posture. Lifting through the heart. Hands together. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, dolphin dog. And once again, and exhale. This time, lower the knees, the hips, float the heart forward through the biceps. Lift the heart. Plant the hands underneath the shoulder points. Push to down dog. Sweep the left foot up. Bend the knee and stack the hips a moment in that fire hydrant. And then draw that left knee forward for pigeon. And bring that left shin forward as much as you can towards the front edge of the mat. Help gaining that stretch in the outer left hip as you lift up out of that. Always have a little less flexibility on this side than the other side, but still need to stretch it out and breathe with it. One more breath. Lift the left knee up and then heel toe into your lunge position. Put some weight into that heel as you tuck the back toes and step to your forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep to the top and release. Okay, a lovely warm-up flow. Take a breath or two as you settle back into your mountain. We move on to Sun Salutation B, Sari Namaskara B. Feel the weight in the heels. In a B series, we always like to include chair. Feel the joints stacking, the tallness through the spine. Find the breath in the body. Big inhale and a slow exhale. Reach the arms a little behind you and then sweep into your chair. Breathing for 3, 2. Make this a great chair. One more breath. Exhale and fold. Inhale for a half lift. Staying in a half lift, feel the inner thighs spin to the back wall. Crown reaches forward. Bring the hands to the heart, nice flat back. Inhale, reach those wings out, shoulder blades together. Exhale to the heart. And breathe it open and home. Open and home. Feel those shoulders landing on the back. Lift it open and home. And again, and home. Exhale and fold. Step both feet back for your plank. Bring the knees down, the hips and the heart. Bring the elbows under the shoulders, come to your Sphinx posture. Breath here. Bring the palms together, forearms firm to the mat. Lift the hips, tuck the toes, float into your plank. Feel the energy in your plank. Breathing here, exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale forward and exhale, lift the hips. As you're doing this, pay attention to the low back. We want to make sure it remains comfortable and not sway back. So inhale into your plank, but keep the hips a little on the higher side rather than swaying. Exhale, back up, dolphin dog. Inhale, coming forward, bringing the knees down, the hips down, the heart forward. Hands under the shoulder points. Lift the hips, push to downward facing dog. Pausing here for a breath. Inhale the right foot up and sweep it forward for runner's lunge. Okay, 2 lanes of traffic. Let the feet press away from each other as you rise. Coming to crescent lunge. Let the hips sink a little bit, but keep that front knee right over the ankle. When you're ready, drop the back heel. Coming to warrior 1. And bring that right hand to the right hip. Left hand stays alongside of the ear. Exhale, fold that hand forward. So the chest comes to the thigh. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold to the mat. So bring that left hand down. You can bring it to a block if you'd like to, or you can bring it to the mat, whatever works for you. Straighten the forward knee. Okay, we're coming into a revolved triangle. One option is to lift the back heel. That helps just a little bit. Breathing here. Bring the right hand down to the block. Bring the block into the number 2 position. We'll take pyramid pose. 2 lanes of traffic here. So the right toes are facing forward, as are the left, but 2 lanes of traffic, a nice flat back. The right hip draws back. Just breathing here in pyramid, getting a good stretch on the back of that right hamstring. Now we're going to move into our side lunge. So take the back toes, take them off to 9 o'clock, and lower the hip just a little bit. Use the block as is necessary. Get a good inner thigh stretch, and try to keep that right knee over the ankle so you don't hyperextend that. So line that up with that and just lower the hips a little bit for that stretch. Can be very helpful to use the block. Okay, extended side angle. So plant your elbow on your knee and sweep the left arm up to the sky. Opening there. 1 lane of traffic now. The heel intersects the arch. And there's an option of always sweeping the arm over the ear, getting more of that single line of energy there. And then coming up into your warrior 2, a very deep warrior 2. If you feel like your footing is too far apart, heel toe them back together a little bit, but soften in the shoulders and in the face. Let your warrior 2 be strong and subtle. Rotate the right palm up and come to launching warrior at a 45-degree angle. Look to the back. Let the arms reach away from each other. These poses that hold the arms in these positions are also shoulder strengthening. Now gaze to the front hand, reverse or proud or peaceful warrior. We'll give that front thigh a break here in just a moment. One more breath. Straighten that front knee. Reverse triangle. Exhale, soften back to warrior 2. 3 breaths here. Windmill the arms. Bring them down to the mat. Step that right foot back to meet the left. And we'll take our flow here. Bringing down the knees, the hips. Roll the chest or the heart forward as your elbows land underneath the shoulder points, coming to our Sphinx posture. Forearm plank. Lift the hips before the knees. Tuck the toes. Float to plank. Push into the forearms. Dolphin dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. One more time, plank. And down dog. Roll forward, let the knees come down, the hips and the heart. Hands under the shoulders. Push to down dog. We'll take it on the other side. Inhale your left foot up. Exhale, bring it between the hands. Runner's lunge. 2 lanes of traffic. Gently rise, crescent lunge. 2 or 3 breaths here. Drop the back heel, warrior 1. Little lift in the heart. And bring that left hand to the left hip. Reach tall through that right arm. Exhale, fold the chest to the thigh. Inhale, rise and fold. Rise and fold. Rise and bring that right hand down to the mat. The right heel can lift. Draw the left hip back, revolve triangle. Option to use your block. Bring the left hand down, take your block, and bring it there to the inside of the left foot. Hop that back foot forward just a little bit. Try and land both heels, draw the left hip back. This is pyramid pose. We're having that front leg straight, the knee is a little bit soft. The back is engaged. Find the breath in the low belly, fill it up. Exhale, scoop it in. Shoulder blades down the back and breathing here. Let yourself quiet in these postures for 3 to 5 breaths. Transitioning to side lunge. Soften the knee. The back toes are coming to 3 o'clock. Use the block to help you get a little lower in this side lunge. You can heel toe the back foot back just a little bit as you deepen that stretch. When you're ready, land the left elbow on the left knee. Open an extended side angle. Option for the arm over the ear and breathe 3 to 5 breaths, nice and slow here. Feel the energy between the legs. Beautiful. And then windmill your arms up, coming to your warrior 2. Gaze over that middle finger off to infinity. Soften the shoulders, left knee over the ankle. Left palm comes up. Land at a 45-degree angle with your gaze at the back for a launching warrior. And then the left hand all the way to the sky with the gaze, reverse or proud or peaceful warrior. Little burn begins on the front thigh. Just breathe with it. Straighten the front knee, coming to our reverse triangle. And then soften into warrior 2. Left knee lands over the ankle. Couple breaths. Feel the engagement of the core of the body and the pelvic floor with the exhales. Make them strong. Windmill the arms back to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet your right. Unfold the body, knees, hips, heart to the earth. Plant the elbows under the shoulders. Draw the heart through the biceps, lifting through the crown, Sphinx posture. Hands together, press into the forearms, lift the hips, tuck the toes, float to plank, inhale. Exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale forward, exhale lift. And again, push the hips high. Walk the toes forward just a bit. And then slowly let the knees down, the hips down, the heart comes forward, and breathe. Sphinx posture. Everything is just as it should be. Plant the hands under the shoulder points. Lift your hips, push them back as you tuck your toes, and come to a standard down dog. On the inhale, looking between the thumbs. With your exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Pausing here, let the inner thighs spin to the back wall. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale as you reach the arms out into a T, like your wings are opening. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open, and exhale, home. And again, and home. 2 more times. Flat back, and again, and home. Exhale and fold. Soften the hips, reach the arms behind you, sweep into your chair. Feel the weight in the heels as they press apart. Bring the hands to the heart. Exhale, push up, splash out, and release. Excellent job. That was quite a workout both for the shoulders and also a little bit the legs as we're working on some of those standing postures. So anywhere where you're holding tension, feel free to shake it out a bit. We'll take that flow again with a few little twists. Find your way back to the top of your mat. You kind of know what's coming. Let the mind be at ease with it, knowing there's always challenges. And as we meet these challenges, we gain a certain sense of pride and confidence in ourselves, doing the best we can for each circumstance, listening to our bodies and not pushing ourselves too hard, but encouraging ourselves to try our best. Okay, settle your weight in your heels, reach a little behind you, and sweep into your chair. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And bring the hands to the heart. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms out in a T. And home. Open. And home. Open. And home. And again. And home. The next exhale, fold and step back to your plank. Let the knees down, hips down. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Draw the heart forward for Sphinx. Forearms together, press them into the mat. Float the hips and the knees. Dolphin plank, dolphin dog. Exhale here. Inhale to plank. Exhale, hips high. And down. Push into the arms. Bring the knees and hips down. Float the heart through the biceps. Sphinx posture. Hands underneath the shoulder points as you lift the hips, tuck the toes. Down dog. Inhale that right heel up. Bend the knee, stack the hips a moment. That always feels good. Inhale that right foot between the hands. Runner's lunge. Plant the left hand down. Take your twist. Exhale here. Bring the right hand down. Push the feet apart. Rise in crescent lunge. Option for a twist. Land the left hand on the right knee. Sweep the right hand back. Reach the hands to the sky. Drop the back heel, warrior 1. Feel the feet push apart and the heart lift. Right hand to the right hip. Exhale, fold that heart towards the thigh. Inhale, lift and fold. Lift and fold. Lift. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Straighten the back heel down. Sweep the right hand to the sky as you draw the right hip back. Revolve triangle. Very challenging pose. Bring the right hand down to a block on the inside of that right foot. Hop the back foot forward, pyramid pose. Both heels at 6 o'clock, flat back. Right hip way back. Crown way forward. Breathe here. One more breath. Put a little little weight in the block as you turn the back toes to 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock it is, and prepare for your side lunge. So keep that right knee over the right ankle. Lower the hips by scooting the back foot back a little. Side lunge. Breathe. Enjoy the warmth developing in the body. Right elbow to the right knee, hand reaches up, over the ear. And rise for 3 breaths in Warrior Two. Float the right hand up and come to a reverse warrior. Reach one hand for the sky and one hand for the earth. Straighten that front knee, reverse triangle. And soften back, Warrior Two. Windmill the hands to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Lower the knees, the hips. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulder points. Find your Sphinx posture. Lengthen the spine. Bring your forearms to the mat, palms together. Lift the hips, tuck the toes. Float to a plank. Inhale here. Exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale forward. Exhale, push into those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring the knees down. Hips and the heart forward. Bring the hands back under the shoulder points. Lift the hips, tuck the toes, push the tailbone up to the sky, down dog. Inhale the left foot high, bend the knees and stack the hips. Exhale, bring that left foot between the hands for a runner's lunge. Place the right hand down and take the twist. Bring the left hand down, push the feet apart, rise into crescent lunge. Right hand comes to the left knee, sweep the left arm back. Hands sweep up, drop the back heel, inhale, Warrior One. Left hand to the left hip. Exhale, fold the heart towards the thigh. Inhale, rise. And fold. Rise. And fold. Rise. And fold. Right hand comes all the way down to the mat. Take the back heel to 6 o'clock. Straighten the front thigh or knee. And then revolve into your revolved triangle. Left hand reaches for the sky. And the heart turns towards the left leg. Breathing here. Bring the left hand down to the block and bring it to the inside of the left foot. Hop the back foot forward a half step. Come into pyramid. Feel that tailbone reach back, the left hip reach back, the crown reach forward. Strong in your back. Floating the heart down just a bit, lengthening the back of the hamstring. Scoop the navel in. Put a little weight in the block as you soften the left knee. Turn the back toes to 3 o'clock and heel toe back a little bit for your more deep side lunge. Let the hips lower a little bit. Then bring your left elbow to your left knee. Right arm comes up. Getting ready for our power poses here. The arm can sweep over the ear. And come on up to warrior two. Float the left palm up, reverse warrior. Straighten the front knee, reverse triangle. Soften warrior two. Pausing here for 3 breaths. Scoop the navel in with the exhales. Windmill the hands to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. We'll take our last flow here. Knees down, hips down, elbows underneath the shoulder points. Draw the heart forward for Sphinx. Feel the crown reach up. Palms together. Wade into the forearms as you lift the hips. Tuck the toes. Float the knee. Lift the hips high. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, dolphin dog. Inhale forward. Exhale up. Inhale forward, bring the knees down. Hips, heart forward. Slide the hands underneath the shoulder points. Tuck the toes. Push to down dog. 3 to 5 breaths here. Bring the knees down to the mat and walk your hands forward between the arms. Let your hips come down. We're going to take a boat pose. You take the degree that works for you. I haven't done this pose in a while, so we'll see what works. Find that soft spot on your bottom where you can float the shins. And just stay right here with a lifted heart. Option to let the legs go a little bit and breathe. And then let the heels lower. We'll come forward a little with the hips and roll down for a bridge. Bring your heels behind the hips. Tuck your shoulders under. Roll the hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Press between the heels and the shoulders. Draw the knees together and lift the chin. Breathing for 3, 2, last one. Unroll the spine. Bring your hands behind the thighs. Extend the feet and see if you can come back up into your boat for 3, 2, 1. Elbows down and heels down. We'll come back to a bridge. Lower the small of the back as you squeeze the glutes, lifting up into your bridge. For 3, 2, last one. Unwind. Take your block, bring it underneath the sacrum. Take that Viparita Karani or legs up the wall. Float the heels up to the sky in this restorative posture. Option to scissor kick the feet just a little bit, or let the heels drift apart. Whatever feels good for you. Let your breath be a little bit bigger. More letting go in the body with the exhales. Really let the breath out. Let the feet come back together and the knees to the chest. Reach the hands between the knees for the big toes or the inner blades of the feet, coming to your happy baby. Releasing the feet and let the heels come down behind the block. So you bridge up a little bit. Pull your block out from underneath you. Let the right heel go long as you bring the left knee into your hand and draw it across the body. Extend the foot out. Let the left hand go behind you with the gaze. Big breath in and then let it go. And then gently bring your hand underneath the knee as you sweep yourself back through center. We'll take that twist on the other side. Lengthen out the left leg. Bring the right knee into the left hand as you bring it across the body. Take your gaze out with the right hand to the right. Cleansing breath. Letting go. Gently bring your left hand underneath the left knee and bring yourself more towards the center. Let the arms and legs reach a little bit away from the side of the body as we prepare for our final resting posture, Shavasana. All the other poses require a fair amount of tension in the body. But Shavasana is our letting go pose. Take a moment to make yourself comfortable here. Maybe putting something over your eyes. Letting your arms and legs feel free and resting. The weight of the body coming down to the earth with gravity. Nice full breath in. And a little more. And let it go. Repeat that deeper breath a few more times. Really arriving. I am here in the here and now. I have arrived. This is home. Welcome yourself home. Softening across the face, around the eyes. Let the jaw be soft, the tongue thick, and the shoulders heavy, yielding, surrendering, letting go. Nothing to hold on to. The earth supports you. You can let go. Bringing your attention to your heart. Whispering the words you need to hear. Welcome home. Welcome home. You belong and you matter. Welcome home. Resting with the breath now. the mind has wandered away, just deepen the breath a bit and bring yourself back to here. Enjoying a few more moments of stillness or beginning to move the fingers and toes, the hands, the feet. Taking a bit of a stretch in the body. And when you're ready, bringing your knees in towards your chest. Perhaps cross the ankles and rock a little bit left and right. Comfort the low back. Maybe take the knees and draw some circles on the back. And take your time and come to a seated posture to close our practice time together. Bringing your hands to the heart to seal our practice. The light and life in me honors the light and life in you. May you know peace and contentment. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, friends, for joining me for another lovely practice on this summer evening.